What's up, YouTubers? All? My name is Fit1987, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Animated Bumblebee. I finally caved in and got this. This is not part of the complete collection. The collection is technically complete by now. I am probably going to be downscaling some more so I can fit some more metal card bots soon. But in terms of everything else, yeah, this is pretty much something I just wanted because I want an extra Autobot to fight against Megatron. Because I've been watching anime a bit more. Yeah. On the back of the box, get your obligatory product shop. And also, anime Ratchet I might have to get as well because the current Ratchet I have is not exactly appealing. Though it is, unfortunately, a hoist retool. So, yeah, I kind of have to figure about that. But, yeah. So, let's open him up and see how cool he actually is. What's up, YouTubers one and all? My name is Fit1987, and today we're taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United with upgrade kit Optimus. Yup, that's about time we reviewed my childhood figure. And just for comparison, I'm going to bring in my other animated figures. Yup. I wish we had an animated, I had other animated Decepticons that were not repaint/retools of each other. Like, for example, there's Wasp, but I don't care about him. And then there's Motormaster, but I don't care about him. And there was an animated figure at Red Bandana, but it was so broken. Like, I was not going to pay $40 for that shit. Just to come home and just be like, no. I wasn't going to pay any money for that. So, this is the only animated figures I have at the moment until they make more next year. This channel will not be active next year, so that's saying something. This is all we have for animated. This is all we have. And to be honest, these will be the 4 characters I will only have. And I'm fine with that. I am completely fine with that. So, because of this, we are going to have to do something different. I mean, honestly, I guess what we could do first is actually, let's forget the intro. We're going to do Bumblebee first. So, Bumblebee has instructions. I need to find them real quick. There it is. So, Legacy United animated Bumblebee. This was the first Legacy animated figure. There's also Prowl, but I have not seen a Prowl at all, so I'm not gonna even try to get it. I'm just gonna skip it for now. Besides, I don't really like that mold after what happened with fucking Chromia. I prefer this Chromia to the Legacy one. But anyways, yeah, Bumblebee is a very small figure. Like, small. Like, he could fit into my hand. Small. Yeah. And you already saw the comparisons between the others. If you want normal comparisons, I mean, here you go. There's next to a regular Deluxe. And unfortunately, I don't have any Voyagers in vehicle mode at the moment. Because I already showed off the Voyager in vehicle mode. So let's just get straight to transformation, because he does roll, as roll things should. And he does have the boosters from the show. These are going to play a part in robot mode. You'll see. Transformation is actually very fun. It's very fun. So first of all, you want to do is you want to come down here and you want to essentially bring down the arms, fold up the hands, which have tiny wrist swivels, by the way. And then pretty much do the same thing on your side. And at the same time, you're going to lift this all the way up and then back, like so. That's just going to soft lock in there. You're going to flip this up and do that. So now you want to essentially kind of bring these out, because this is going to start becoming the transformation. So then you're going to split the legs and split them from here. And you're going to bring this all the way down like so. You're going to bring the arms down and around like that. Arms down and around like that. This is my favorite part of the transformation. This right here. So what you do is you swivel this around. Then you can take this. You're going to open this up. Swivel this. Bring the foot down. Bring the heel spur out. Flip the knee pad up. And flip it back in. And all of that ends up exactly where it should be on the show model. That is fantastic. I love that. That is a very clever Bumblebee transformation. And this might be the Bumblebee of my collection were it not for Reactivate. But Reactivate is a different story. We'll show off Reactivate later. But yeah, this is by far one of my favorite Bumblebee figures besides Earthspark and Reactivate that I've ever fiddled with. He's also the same size as Bumblebee movie Bumblebee, so let that sit. But pretty much you just kind of collapse that into place. Bring the arms up. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's just Bumblebee in his robot mode. He does have chase shoulder syndrome, but we'll get to that. He does have a lot of articulation for being such a small bot. And then if you want a comparison next to a Optimus, well, this is pretty much the scale in the show, so I don't really have a problem with this. Even though this ain't exactly the same scaling as this one, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, head is on a. You gotta make sure click it forward all the way. But essentially, head is on a ball joint. It can look up all the way, so he can do like the booster thing. Because I'm gonna show you everything. So head is on the ball joint. Look up that far. It can't look down at all. You can look left to right. You could probably move it back a little bit for transformation, so he can look down a little bit, but not too much. Arms are on this rotational axis to go that far or that far. They're on ball joints. Actually, no, they're on swivel joints. Kind of like they can like go back and forth. They can't go all the way, unfortunately, due to how this is made. But you know, I'm okay with that. Arms can bend a little 90 degrees, but also they can bend upwards like that. They have a bicep swivel. We have a wrist swivel, surprisingly enough. A waist swivel. Let's kick forward that far, back that far. Full unimpeded, beautiful spread. Thigh swivel. Over a 90-degree bend of the knee. And then we have an ankle tilt. So, yeah, posability is just amazing for this Bumblebee. It's small, but it is so good. But that's not all. No, because I gotta show off some of the weapon stuff. So, basically, you might be wondering, well, you just have Vs as well. You have, like, Vs from the show where you can just do that. And that. So, there you go. There's your Stinger blasters. But you can also point the head up. You have these ports on the back. Okay, don't go all the way or you're going to dislodge the head entirely. But essentially, you can do that one episode where he's like has to go into space to throw the Destronium. Nanosec. That's the name of the episode. So you have that. You can take these little bits here. You can combine them. Actually, no, don't combine them just yet. You can put them on each of his hands. What you gotta do is that you gotta swivel these around to show these little ports here. And notice how these are angled. I want you to notice how these are angled. They're angled like this. Notice how it's slanted on purpose. There's a reason for that. Let's swivel these back in. And swivel this around. Like so. And the reason is because he can do, if you angle it correctly, he can do the double blaster thing from the show. He can do the double blaster thing from the show. That is fucking amazing. So yeah, they really put their work all out onto these animated figures, and I am so glad they did. Because this is amazing. This is just straight up amazing. 10 out of 10. You know what? I'm just going to do the pose. I'm just going to do the pose for the thumbnail. If it wouldn't exactly. And then also have these boosters on the back. Just like so. And like so. And there you go. You have... That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, there's just not much to say. I really do like this Bumblebee figure. And I highly recommend him. You'll be getting comparisons between the other animated figures soon. But that's about it. Also, if you want a comparison next to, say, an Earthspark figure, which basically is around his scale size in the show, believe it or not. Like, he is a very small bot, so I bet he would scale next to one of Terran's. Well, this is the deluxe one, but you get the point. This is not good. Maybe something like this would be better. Nah, fortunately not. He's a bug. This is a drone. Drone's supposed to be smaller. I don't know. Let's just get Starscream out of the way, because Starscream kind of towers over him in a little bit. But like, if you really want a Starscream that towers over him, let's get our other Starscream that I haven't gotten out in a while, even though this is more of a neutral Starscream. Oh, Steve Bloom. How we miss you so much. But yeah, that's basically about it. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you click notifications to be updated on all updates and videos. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, till all are one.